Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Where today guys, we are back on One Piece Bounty Rush to bring you guys another gameplay video. Where today guys, I'm going to be giving you gameplay on Lunarian Alber, or King, how you want to call him. This is King version 2. So, this guy is an amazing attacker, brilliant. He is definitely one of the best attackers out there right now. If you want to counter Gear 5 Luffy, who is very annoying in the meta, this guy can make him just seem completely useless because this guy has the ability to just one-shot him with the skills and traits that he has. And on top of that, he can also be a Film Red Shanks counter as well, because I one-shot a lot of Film Red Shanks with this guy. Since both Gear 5 and Film Red Shanks are green and this guy's red, he has the element advantage, so hence he's going to be hitting incredibly hard against them. So this guy relies on you to being able to perfect dodge, because he has a trait to where if you perfect dodge, you get immune free hits just like a Kainu. So if you're someone who knows how to perfect dodge, this is a guy for you, because he is very, very helpful. But even without it, he's still a beast without the perfect dodge mechanic if you just know how to use him properly. So I think it's best to go into the skills and traits and whatnot to see what the Alber's capable of and dominate league. So for metals I'm going to be running Buzzcut Mochi Metal and Prometheus Lanawano Metal, providing some skills to cooldown, defense, and attack increase right there. Whenever my HP is above 70%, reduce damage by 5%, and every time the enemies are inflicted with a flame, you get HP recovery by 2%. This is not the best metal set. I definitely recommend running something else. I say put HP and attack towards them, but this is like the best metal set I have, so I'm just going to be running this on them until I can get like Big Mom Metal. I'll put Big Mom on them whenever I get them 6-star. Character boost is fully boost 2. Alright, it's one of the skills. Skill 1, Imperial Flame. This is this guy's teleporting skill. It has a chance to inflict a flame. The chance is 100%, and a flame lasts for 15 seconds. This skill will ignore any type of defense stacks that the enemy has. So like Gear 5 Luffy, Kid in Law, any other defender that can stack their defenses or whatnot. You know, this skill hits incredibly hard, even without the defense stacks they have. This skill just hits hard in general. I think it hits harder if they do have defense stacks by one of its traits. But even without defense stacks, this skill alone hits it like a freaking truck. This skill has a 36-second cooldown. You're going to be using this skill a lot to one-shot Gear 5 Luffy. Alright, skill 2. Extra large Imperial Flaming Wings. This is a long-range air attack with a knockback effect. It doesn't really feel like an air attack. It is, but the area is pretty small though. And this thing has a chance to inflict a flame. The chance is 100%, and the flame lasts for 15 seconds as well. Whenever the enemy have 70% or more of their max HP, this will increase its damage, or rather it'll inflict an additional damage. Like think of Hybrid Kaido, right? I believe whenever the enemy's HP is above a certain amount, it hits even more damage, I believe. So think of that when using this skill, right? This skill has a 29-second cooldown, so both skills you can get access to pretty relatively fast, but not too long, right? All right, I'm on the traits. Character traits. When you perform a perfect dodge, you remove any status effects that you have, and after that, when you do dodge, you will not take any damage for up to 3 hits. And also, you also nullify status effects inflicted by enemies. So in other words, whenever you perfect dodge with King, you'll get immune free hits up to 3 times. So in other words, you can get hit 3 times and you won't take any sort of damage at all. You can get hit by a status effect or anything, and that'll just be nullified. And if you have a status effect on you, if you perfect dodge, it'll get rid of that status effect. So yeah, like I said, this guy is kind of perfect dodge reliant, but even without that, he's still a beast. Alright, nullify a flame and boost the cooldown reduction speed of your dodge by 50%. So in other words, you can dodge faster, and obviously he's nullified to a flame. That's pretty obvious. When dealing damage to your second or third hit of your normal attack, you have a 50% chance to inflict a flame for 10 seconds. So that's why I have that Prometheus Lanawano Metal set on, because I can also heal on my normal attacks. Of course, a 50% chance, but 50% chance is pretty high, you know. When dealing damage, or rather, whenever a flame status effect has been nullified, you remove any sort of status effect that the enemy have. So this is for Film Red Shanks, obviously. You know he can nullify status effects. So pretty much whenever he nullifies your flame effect, it gets rid of his rare hockey state. So yeah, this guy is also a counter to Film Red Shanks as well. Thank God, I hate him. Trait 1: when attacking an enemy who are defense boosts, like if they can stack their defense or have like a boost in defense, that little parameter boost effect, increase your damage by 50% and get a skill 1 cooldown 10% per each hit. So you can see what I mean when I say this guy can one-shot Gear 5. I mean, imagine this skill right here that already hits hard, that ignores defense stacks. If this thing hits Luffy, you're gonna one-shot him. I think the highest amount of damage I ever hit was 40k damage, and this guy is 5-star. Imagine him 6-star. That's nuts. When your HP is more than 70%, reduce damage by 30%, the typical attacker trait. When attacking an enemy who are perimeter boosted, they can boost their attack, defense, speed, crit, anything like that. You boost your attack by 20% per 20 seconds, and you reduce the enemy's attack by 20% per 20 seconds. So yeah, pretty much, it's a pretty good trait. It's not too bad, but it's not crazy, right? And finally, when you're hit with a knockback by the enemy, you recover 30% HP and get a skill 1 cooldown 20% for every time you get knocked back. So this is for like if Luffy does his either his counter or skill 2s, not Bertram gun. Like I'm talking about the giant skill. If he does giant and you let him hit you with it, 9 out of 10 you'll probably die. But on the off chance you have a lot of health, you'll probably heal back the damage that he dealt to you, or B, if he does the counter, you can either A, get delivery hit by the counter and heal, or B, just perfect dodge into the counter and get your immune free hits. It's either one, really. But that's it, guys. That's it for this guy's traits and skills. We're going to move on to the actual gameplays. I got 3 of them for you guys, so I hope you all do enjoy. If you do, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and turn post notifications. Without any further ado, let's hop right into it.
お前は生物として俺には勝てねえ。俺の戦いを俺のもうやったか。 解したようだな。今さら何をもないんだ。お前は生物として俺には勝てねえ。
お前の幸運が俺は1ミリも祈らねえ。
俺のルール理解したようだな。頼む。覚悟しろ。行くよ。レーザー。狙いが悪くない。覚悟しろ。大盛り下流ドン。終わりだ。俺のルールを理解したようだな。終わりだ。邪魔をするな。カモン。邪魔をするな。大盛り下流ドン。覚悟しろ。終わりだ。これが俺の最高地点だ。お前は生物として俺には勝てねえ。海は僕が相手だ。お前の初期で来い。一人でいい。穴じゃ済まねえ。大盛り下流ドン。俺のルールを理解したようだな。 狙いは悪くはない。海の木図となる。鬼切れ。重い。海賊王になる男。